about homemade planters, and I do a lot of things to save money, but I don't actually tell you all about it. I just said this is what I've made. So what I said today is I'll do you a little how-to, and what we'll be doing is changing this into some upside down planters. I had good results with him last year. I grew bell peppers, and bell peppers were California Wonders, and I also grew tomatoes. Put some cherry tomatoes. You don't want your beef ones in there, too heavy. So what we'll do is I will show you basically a how-to. Obviously this is not patented or anything. I don't know if anybody's ever done it before. I've never seen no one, but I don't claim this is my own idea. I don't claim rights to it. So if you want to copy, please do. That's what it's for sharing along. So what I'll do is I'll basically kind of show you what I do and how to, and hopefully you guys will be able to make some free homemade planters. So I'll run through it now. What you need to do obviously first is get yourself a bottle. This in UK this is just a normal 2 litre pot bottle, and obviously you can use any size. A milk carton, a 4 pinter will be a good one. I'm going to do a video on a 4 pinter one actually with a self-watering system. So what we'll get with these straight away, this is what you'll need: some string and some scissors. Basically this is one I made last year. As you can see, it's just basically like that, and you just place the plant in the bottom. Quite simple. And then I just had hung all the way around my greenhouse last year along that metal bar there. So, and what I'd advise this year, or the only points to note that I'd change this year, is I'd possibly colour this in black so that the roots don't get burnt by the sun. Rather than obviously wasting a full bottle, just using the top, use the bottom one, exactly the same. Excuse me a sec. Exactly the same, and on the bottom you just cut off one of the corners, and it's basically the same principle as that. So what I'll do is you start off by cutting this bottle whatever size you want. For instance, if you want maybe a plant that has a lot of roots, take the whole bottle, just take the top off so it's still got all this root system to grow into. Or if you want to do what I did and create two, cut them straight down the middle. If you'd actually look on these bottles, you can quite near enough see it. There's actually a line there. Use that as a marker. I'm going to have to stop this a couple of times because obviously I've only got one hand and I can't hold it and operate scissors at the same time. And through the power of editing, cha-ching. Right, you don't need the top at all. That can get in the bin. So there you go, you got yourself basically a planter. You could also, if you guys don't know at home, use this as a greenhouse over your smaller plants. Obviously that pepper plant's too large at the minute because its leaves are touching the sides, but if you want to create them in a greenhouse, place that on and leave the top on because you don't want them to get burnt. This is for example if anything's outside and you want some and it's not quite weathered yet, put them like that. It also protects from wind obviously. But these are just some ideas to use when you're using trying to recycle free materials. And that's what it's all about, innit? Saving money. So what I'll do is then, you get this, you get a knife or something like that, and then what you want to do is stab 2 holes in it, so you can put your string on. You can see the holes there, and the string I've just basically just tied it on the knot there. And it's simple as that. I'll crack on with that now. Obviously that's one end tied up, and how long you have the string is entirely up to you. I just do it just so it's about that much, just so it's somewhere easy for me to carry. It's enough for it to be hooked. But maybe if you'd have done, you know, most of the bottle and just cut the bottom off so it was, like for instance this long, you'd maybe want to do more string because you could plant a plant in the top as well. So you could have a plant growing upwards and obviously a plant growing upside down. And if that's the case, you don't want the string to be affecting the plant. And for instance, if I have it hung there, the plant's just going to hit the greenhouse top straight away. So if I drag it lower, I could place it maybe halfway up the window, and then it's got halfway up to grow, and everyone's got to come up like this, if you get what I mean. So, but what I'll do is I'll just like so, and there you have it, guys and girls, a free upside down planter. And bear in mind, obviously, the colour it in as well. What I'd also tell you is obviously paint the colour. any colour you want, obviously, as long as it blocks sun. And that's around about it. So there's your free planter. I'm sorry I ain't got one made up for you because I haven't really got anything to put in it at the minute. All my stuff's basically in its last position. So there you go. I hope you find something useful in this. Please feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Alright, thanks.